Alright, so this is episode 37, Click Your Heroes 2. Species. Get some of this going. Oh, that's gone. Another fish bubble. Leveled up. That's fine. What that give me? Increase helmet damage. Next is Mega Huge Clip. After that, this, and I'm gonna go for this. Cut over, then down again. That one. So that's the plan. Don't know how well it'll work. Especially, I don't know if there's a max level. $50. Oops. I got 60 on that one. Whatever. But monster gold. Yeah, monster. Okay. Huh. Well, that boss is defeated. Now, this. Boots. Next is this cave. This one will be where I grind it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'll run this until I get this back up, which would have been, it was at 44, but I didn't screw up, it was at 48. So I'll try to get it to, well, I wouldn't be able to get it to 48, but I'll get it as close as I can in between episodes, but I'm not gonna let this episode be less than 10 minutes. It'd be pointless for me to do it that way. Oh, well. Gold receipt, click gold, monster gold, treasure, click for gold. So for the first, because this is probably how I'm going to be grinding. So I'll take you through the progress that I'm doing and what I plan on doing. Because who knows, maybe you'll play this eventually. If you ever buy it. And then you can use some of these. Or use my plans. I like the idea. But for the first 25 zones, be best, I feel. Make sure you get as much of the clickable gold around the map. You also need to make sure you got enough damage for when it happens. If you don't, you're probably going to fail. I think, or I feel it. So, getting damage is good. If you get everything to 50, typically go to the zone where you'll be able to get that. But since I got 50, I'm actually starting to get the trillions. From there, from like 15 to 25, you're gonna want to make sure you get your energy up. That you use your quick current when the boss actually does come. Any damage, haste, or energy you should get. If none of those are there, clickable gold would be the next best, I think. That way, every time you click on a piece of gold, if I click on one, you would get extra gold to be able to buy more upgrades. Like here, I get a haste, so that would be what I go for. This one, I would go gold. This one, damage. I have a hard time not clicking, but I have an energy thing I can use, so it should be okay. Let's hope we get an energy one by now. Oh, I'm not seeing one. I do see click damage though. Of the damages available, out of all the damages, I only think there's a couple. 3. That one would be best, second best, and then critical click. If you notice you got one that's like all mana, you could try doing this, but you can see there's a red one. That's something I would lose just to get the other things. So you wouldn't always want it. monster gold. I missed that pile. Total energy, that would be nice. Heck, I got that at a good time. Now from here, as you're so close to the end, you're going to want to try getting this as high as you can. You can't get everything for 10. Out as high as you can. So that one's to 100, and then you deactivate this. Some might have quick storm, some have current, some might have mana click or something. I believe that's one later. And then, since I have all that going, it just flew through. Check the shop, get these. Go up to my automation. And then this is where it changes. So 8-second cooldown on the buying. I will go up. 10-second cooldown and for random catalog. So now, if there's a catalog item available, it will buy it. Now you can always help it out, getting that up if you're playing more active. I'm not always playing active after this point. Might be doing something else, going about. But now since I got the catalog item thing, as soon as I get the gold for the catalog item, it should buy a random one. It seems as I focus the first one, it should be perfectly fine. If you happen to notice you're having trouble towards the 50 mark, paying attention, you can actually get rid of the catalog thing and focus on something just to make sure you pass through it. But I find typically after you hit this point, you'll be good for a while. After you do 25. So now the biggest thing is I can focus on clickable gold. And as things become available and click through, I don't have to worry about it. All I gotta do is worry about clicking gold piles. I get them. If I miss them, I miss them. Now, the higher level you are, you can have some advantages. So, like, I got this thing. Every time I kill something, I get extra haste for 5 seconds. I have the one that makes this higher off of my haste. I got this one that limits my haste but increases my damage. Those are all things you get with levels. So, anything and everything you do, level-wise, make an impact on how well you're able to idle the game. But like if I notice I was struggling to go through fast enough or anything, this would be the point where I would want to stop what I'm doing. Because if you hit the stop up here, it will stop this, and then you'll go through and you can grind at 45, so that way you can get more upgrades if you noticed you're having trouble. If you're not having trouble, you don't really have to worry about it. Which I don't feel like I'm having any kind of trouble, so should be able to beat the next boss, no problem. Make sure my energy's up, the boss comes up, hit it with the quick storm or try it, or whatever this one is. And I should win. And if you really can't find an even world, like a balanced one, like I did, I found 160, 160. Typically, your first world will always be 100, 100, so you can always go back to it. So if you're trying to do this early on, if this has a benefit, do it early. That's something you could do and go back to the first level. That'll just help speed me up. I am watching a video, or making a video. And of course, everything from here on will add up. So you gotta figure I want like a set some, but the more higher up you go, the higher the gold. So, but so now I'm at this boss, but as you seen, I did a pretty sizable chunk of damage right away. So every time that goes off, it will do a nice chunk. I don't actually need to use this, but to speed along, I will. I'm playing. So that will take care of this dude. And then as you can see, if I turn things, which slowly increase. So, the more you do, the better it'll be. Oh, I got a level up. Nice. Set up that one. Work my way down. Now there's two of these. There's a damage, which you got, and a haste one that you can get. And then any of these in the store you get will be better because, yeah, it helps out. That was like the most basic explanation of that ever. I'll help speed me up. These dudes look like the things I keep buying. This dude here looks a lot like these. Just knock it off his back. Ooh, give me! But this is typically the strategy I use to grind through. What's that? And we're at this boss. So this is the compacting damage that happens. As you can see, I just about beat the boss within 30 seconds. And I haven't used this or my energy. The next boss will be even easier. At least that's the feeling I have. Next boss will be easier. Have a minute till the store refreshes. Only a little bit longer on the video. as high as I can. By getting everything else, it will help me move faster. So hopefully I can do these 25 levels with no problem. And you know, good speed. If I don't do the speed, then yeah, should be doing it now. Alright, 6 zones in. Yeah, we're back on the energy. Gaining some up to 100 of these. That'll help me fly forward. Crush that. Gold. That gold. That big pile of gold. There. Nothing I want in there. Even if that other rune was here, I wouldn't want it now. I'm going a little over the time I wanted, but it's fine. Almost done. And then here, more clickable gold you have upgrades, the better I think it goes. Because then you can click your golds, click them. That one I missed. And then you can get into the next set of armor, which makes the boss super easy. But the biggest thing is trying to find a balanced world, so it's not too hard to do either one of the two things. killing them or buying something. If it gets hard to do those, then it will slow your progress down, and you may have to grind before the first round or level stage. Yes. So now I need 90 things. Stack gold pile. You're hoping for big gold piles. Now, I've not seen like a fishy one this far in. So, normally in the last like 5 levels, I don't see the fish. But it is possible to see that, which would give you another advantage. Did not mean to click that. Good thing final boss is 5 minutes, I'll be able to have that back in time. I meant to click the gold pile one underneath it. Because you can click between the two gaps here. You can actually click like here. And it clicks in this. But it's hard to do when you're trying to hurry up and move your mouse really fast. Next one will be 100. This. So. It goes from 98 to 100 to 102. This is the time zone, so if you're getting in trouble, which you shouldn't be at this point, but if some reason you are, you could always stop and grind this level. But as you see, I just like ate through that. I will get up my level on this as much as possible. Go down to this one, that one, and the boss is defeated, pretty much. I'm over halfway dead already. A couple taps and dead. So that'll be probably what I continue to do to get back up on the stars. That way we can hopefully continue and see what happens when we get 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, and so on and so forth. So thanks for enjoying the video. I hope that helps you out with how you can grind. Always remember to have fun. Bye.